Well, I just got back from the tournament this weekend and ended up with 6 little booster packs. I went 2 1-1, 2 1-1, and I split one to gain an extra 2 packs. So instead of getting 4, I ended up getting 6. So we're going to end up opening those here today. Nice little Throne of Eldraine edition. I played White Knights, pretty much White Knights, Black Knights, added a little bit of red. It's got a little pull tab on them. I'm going to go ahead and pull down the strip there. I'm going to open these up, see how we do. All right, so some of these out of the way here. We got a land, and we've got a castle. Got trace here. A couple of uncommons. All right, so how'd you guys do this weekend? Let's go back to the pull tab. I did not do that great. I didn't feel like I had great synergy with my decks, but overall I had a good time. All right, so we got our first land here. Doom. Well, Doom Foretold is an awesome card. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, player sacrifices non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, lose 2 life. You draw a card and gain 2 life and create a 2/2 Knight token with Vigilance. Then sacrifice Doom Foretold. Okay, so this card caused me a lot of problems. Basically, we were going back and forth during the game, sacrificing creatures, until finally I ended up having nothing left, and he came across with a troll. So anyway, good card. Very difficult to beat. This little guy right here, the Steel Call Lance allows you to tap quickly 2 knights. Now, I didn't get any of these during my event, so I wasn't able to use it, but it is a great knight card. I did play a little blue and black. This guy comes in, and I really kind of liked him. He was a good blocker, allowed me to kind of look for cards. So other than that, I didn't use the gingerbread house guy. He's like a little hasty guy, so I don't know. Not one of my favorites. We did not have much to play with. So it was basically just the night deck. All right, so we got Plains, Brazen Borrower. Now, I did not play with that, but that is a great card. Good little mythic here. I would have loved to see the alternate art, but that's okay. So our first little mythic out of our packs here. Now, this guy caused me a little bit of problems. Basically, Shin Chaser gets +1/+1 for artifacts you control and enchantments. So if you have an enchantment and an artifact, he becomes a 3/3. He's got Flying, Vigilant, and you all know that that is a pain to block. I did get a couple of these. I never had a chance to use them. And not too much else there in the commons. I think Brazen Borrower by far is our best card out here. Well, that Doom Foretold seems to be good. Nice little human token. Oathsworn Knight, yeah, he's not a great card, but he did help out in the tournament a little bit. I noticed that mostly he was just removed. Sir Conrad's a good card, so I ended up, one of those decks, I kind of played a milling deck. I was talking about that Overwhelmed Apprentice. I was playing with that one. This little guy, basically, anytime something goes to the graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, an opponent loses life. Now, I must have milled 20 or 30 cards and only did a couple points of damage. So good card, but I couldn't get him to work during the tournament. I did play with this guy. He becomes indestructible, so he's a great card to have out when you're trying to get across the field. We have an Inquisitive Puppet, so this is your Pinocchio card. He enters the battlefield, you get a scry 1, create a... when you exile him, you create a 1/1 human, so he actually does become a boy. Which reminded me, I saw a lot of Opt. I saw a lot of nice little combos with being able to create food, sack food. It kept the game going quite a while. It was kind of fun. Opt is a great card if you're going to be playing in tournaments. And you've got your Shining Armor. When he comes in, it attaches directly to a knight, so I did like having that card when I was able to play with it. That was good. All right, so I got 2 packs left. Let's see how we do here. All right, so we got another human, little forest. Okay, that was bizarre. I got a human, a forest, and an uncommon. This must be the foil. Overwhelmed a Princess. Oh, we got Fable Passage. So this is a really cool card. But I did not get it during gameplay. That's all right. Sorry, I couldn't tell that Overwhelming Apprentice was foiled. I don't have the right light in here. I did not play with any of these cards. I guess I did play with the Mysterious Pathlighter. So when there was a creature that had adventure on it, it got +1/+1. Now, it did not see... It saw play. I used it as a fairy, but I did not have enough adventure cards to make him really worthwhile. So he never really got across with any to deal any real damage. So, just letting you all know my experience there. Fairy Guide Mother. I did see a lot of these come into play. I had a cow flung at me that had flying. So... that was terrible. And Eye Collector, I did see these come into play. I did use it with my mill deck, and I did love that card. So, very cool little card there. I've got 1 pack left here. Hopefully, I can pull something a little better than Brazen Borrower, but we shall see. There we go. That was a terrible opening. Little tokens over here. We have a land, and we have a foil rare here. I did not get Stormfist Crusader. It looks like a nice little card. Look at that sword just glow. That's cool. So at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 1 card, loses 1 life. So yeah, that would have been a really cool card. I did play some red and black. It is a knight, so it'll go with your knight decks. I'll put that up there. And a Lockmere Serpent. Now, I did play him. This guy is crazy. He has flash. He is a 7/7 for a 6 cost. And I did notice that my games were going a little long because of all the food. So I thought, okay, well, I'll play. This was in kind of the mill deck one. I got him and a foil one of him, and it really was kind of a neat experience because he came into play with flash, and I was able to take out some pretty big critters, come across, sack an island, and then he is unblockable. Now, I never used his ability to gain a card, and I never exiled cards from an opponent's graveyard, although it would have worked well with the other guy, but I never got him out at the same time. So, Clockwork Servant. Keepers of Fable. Now, I never played against him, but I hear in a green deck he is tough. I did play with the Knight. I did not use this land. I did play with her, but Uh, it's not a great card. Eye Collector, I did play with that one, and I probably played with this one too, but again, didn't see a lot of play with it. So, well, that's my winnings from this weekend. I'll go over in just a minute on some of the cards that I actually used during my play, but I just thought I would open these packs, get them out there, and that is my Throne Eldraine win. So enjoy, have a great weekend. Oh, I guess have a great week. Thank you.